Hey everybody, call me Félix, and last time on our Pagudpud road trip, we visited arguably Pagudpud's most Instagram-worthy tourist spot, the Patapat Viaduct. Completed in 1986, the Patapat Bridge links the northern Philippine provinces of Ilocos Norte and Cagayan Valley, and was designed to minimize and avoid damage caused by landslides. The bridge is an engineering marvel that is also beautiful in its design and setting, as the Cordillera Mountains kiss the rocky seashore of Pasaling Bay below. In case you missed the Patapat Bridge video and any other of our past Pagudpud adventures to this point, you can click away on the Pagudpud Road Trip 2021 playlist on the far right hand corner. Now then, in this video, we take a short drive back north on the way to the Blue Lagoon from one Instagram-worthy tourist spot to the newest Instagrammable hotspot in Ilocos Norte, the Bridge of Wonder. A bamboo platform with panoramic views of the Pagudpud seashore, the crystal clear water laden with kelp beds below, and the Bantay Abot Cave. The Bridge of Wonder was propped up by Rosario's, a new camping spot and restaurant that is the hype of Pagudpud. We were mighty hungry from our long trip from Pit Dig, and before traversing the Bridge of Wonder, we wondered what culinary delights awaited us at Rosario's restaurant, which features a spectacular beach view right at the doorstep and the mountains to the side and at a distance. Seaside views don't get much better than Rosario's at Pagudpud, but how about the food? Well, Rosario specializes in Filipino food, and the one thing you have to get here is the biggest seafood platter you can find, with all kinds of gems from the sea, but I only had eyes for the big spiny lobster, which is something of a hard find here in Ilocos Norte and typically has to be transported from outside the province, like say Zambales. If you don't like the surf, there's plenty from the turf to savor here, like the bulalo and the sisig, and there's even pizza if you want it. Typically, you shouldn't order pizza by a beautiful seaside restaurant unless you're in Napoli or the Amalfi Coast in Italy. Perhaps, but I was in the spirit to try some pizza. Well, what got me in the spirit to try the pizza anyway, considering my pizza experience in the Philippines has been subpar and something I've mocked in past videos? Well, keep on watching to find out, as I swear the pizza component of this video review is the most entertaining part, second to Ben licking the remnants of my blueberry cheesecake off my plate. So, I've already established you have to order the blueberry cheesecake when you're here at Rosario's. Well, what about the rest of the food, you ask? Well, here's the rest of the review. Yeah, I know Dad loves squid. So this is the seafood platter. Well,
let's put it here.
There's shrimp, there's squid, there's I don't know what that is. It's grilled, some steak, ensaladang tolong, and then some egg, blah blah blah. But I want this one. That's late place on that one. Spiny lobster is what I only come for. All right, so this is the only thing that I'm interested in. Really interested in. Oh yeah, boy, look at that. The half of the lobster. Is there roe on here too? My gosh.
Yes.
Ooh. And bulalo on the side. Well, hello there.
You want the other half? Oh shoot, I just dropped it.
Oh, the sisig has arrived. Okay. Warren?
Yeah.
Can you mix that up a bit too, please? To that egg? Well, actually, wait for Mary to take a picture. Ha ha ha. Okay, while that commotion is happening, I want some lobster. I didn't travel all this way to be denied lobster. 2 hours, and oh goodness, look at all the head stuff. It looks like there's some lobster roe in here too. The limpo has arrived. Well, okay. Fine. Ooh, look at that lobster.
I know you can't finish a big one, so
out.
I'm gonna give you a small one.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then there's some
That's okay.
head butter there
am
too.
ready.
A really sweet lobster. The only thing is the meat's a little more tender.
There's your
And not as
mango,
firm.
Mary.
Get some of that roe then. Yeah, the tail is nice and firm. Right fresh.
Hi.
I always want some spiny lobster. So my favorite's always the rainbow lobster, but I don't think these are like that massive rainbow lobster.
Vegetables.
But yeah,
Excuse me.
look at all that
These are vegetables.
good stuff. What I call good stuff. Yeah. This is the stuff you have to put on like fried rice. Okay, this is the reason why I prefer not to blog during family outings, because unfortunately people talk too much. So, alright, Cousin Ben's always going off the rails, so Okay, so the lobster. The tail is nice and firm. Nice sweetness. Really good. Not the very best I've had. But here in Pagudpud, I tend to think you can't find crustaceans like this, so good on them to find some really good fresh stuff. The only thing is lacking is sauce. Especially butter. I want some butter on that, so it's a little bit dry. A little bit dry. So I think what you gotta do is get some of that eggplant salad. This is ensaladang talong, which is kind of like chilled eggplant. Ooh, with some salted egg and some bagong. And you can smell that it's been smoked. So there you go, lobster, some eggplant, some salted egg. The eggplant salad is quite smoky. And it's actually not chilled. It's almost like at room temp. But it's not really a little more supple with like runny egg. It's not really like that. I was hoping for that because the lobster's a tiny bit dry. Good, but it lacks some garlic butter. Something like that. Yeah. There. From surf to turf. Here we go. Here's some bulalo. I always got some bulalo. That beefiness is quite deep. It was a little deeper than I thought. So it's basically like finding out your 6 foot pool at your resort is winds up being 8 feet deep. There you go. But yeah, it almost has like a corned beef type of sweetness at the end. Like if you've had very good corned beef, like Katz's corned beef. I keep on saying Katz's corned beef because I miss Katz's corned beef. What can I say? I'm a New Yorker deep down inside despite being a Californian. Okay. Look at that big piece of beef though. Big piece of beef. Now I'm a little jealous that over there their bowl has the shank with the bone marrow in it. Yeah, beef is quite tender. So as strange as this sounds, you're supposed to I prefer the bulalo over the lobster. What? Because their lobster's a tad bit dry, unfortunately. It needs more sauce too. Something to liven it up, and I haven't found anything to liven it up on this plate, unfortunately. It is dry. Needs butter. Butter. But I mean, the sweetness is on point. It does taste fresh. It is a little dry, though. So that's a little frustrating for me. Like I always say, shrimp, like the best shrimp and lobster, it always has that firmness and it's sweet. Firm sweetness. So this part here, a little softer. Here, and a little drier at the tail. Warren was nice enough to plate me some squid before it all runs out. And some fish, which I'm not too wild about because it doesn't look that promising. Well, I guess I should get rid of the unpromising part. So this does look a little pasty and dry. Oh. One thing I do like about it is that it's got a nice char grilling. There's some nice char in there, and then there's like a citrusy, calamansi citrus thing that is from the marinade that's coming through. So I do like that. Fish, I wish was softer and juicier. And see this squid now. So I've established here with the fish, there's some good charring there, and then there's a nice calamansi marinade running through it. So that's good. Let me try this whole piece of squid out. Squid could be more tender, but firmness is there. I'm not getting rid of that calamansi marinade though, which would be nice. I guess the last thing to try here is the shrimp. The shrimp though look kind of disappointing as far as like how the size, not really big. Warren, can you do the honors please? Thank you. Okay, here's our shrimp unpeeled. Yay. Yeah, so this was firmer. Not really as juicy though. And of course size does play a part as far as, you know, the plumpness and the firmness and the juiciness and so on. So, unfortunately for me, it's not like seasoned properly to be like anything great. So, I mean, it's alright. It's not bad. That's a tiny bit disappointing. So, okay. But the ensaladang talong is not bad. It's pretty good. It might be the best thing on there, actually. Yeah, out of the seafood. Yeah, because I like the smokiness of the eggplant, and it's at a nice temperature too. But if you pair it with other things, it overrides the seafood taste. I totally forgot about the sisig, which looks really good. It especially looked really good when it came out with the egg they had mixed in there. Oh, I got someone's leftover lobster. Which I would thank her very profusely for. But in this case, not so much. It's kind of like, here, fill yourself up. All right, fine. Okay, sisig time. It's like a more creamy, substantial one of those. You know that sisig we had at the Kang Kang Windmill Cafe? It's kind of like that because a lot of it is kind of lard pieces. But yeah, the sisig is pretty good. I do wish, though, there's more crispy ends, so it's the same criticism I had for the Hong Kong Windmill Cafe. But I do like my sisig a little bit on like the fattier side. And then with a little crispness and something a little more meaty. So that one is quite good. This one is pretty good. But the other criticism here, too, is not sizzling on that hot plate. So the meat dishes for me, I think the bulalo for me is the best thing here that I've tried so far. There's some pancit because Dad loves pancit bihon. What on earth? You mean you have to separate that? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Oh, so that's never a good sign when you see pancit bihon like this served to you. It's like as if it's a big blob.
Only a joke.
It's only a joke, Warren? I don't think you're joking there. Okay, pancit bihon, not a pancit bihon person. Oh my god, that's what they call the lasagna pizza. Okay, we've had bad pizza in the Philippines already. I don't know. Look at the globs of cheese compared to the sauce. It's like melting Eden on top.
It looks like egg and oh man, it's not supposed to slip off.
It's not supposed to slip off like that.
It's supposed to stay on there.
Yes.
That pizza, dude.
Yep. Ben already told you the truth about pizza. It's like it's like the type you would find in Pit Dig, for crying out loud.
It doesn't stay on it.
Would you like to try, JP, like what pizza slices or no?
Slides off.
Yes, sir. Upstairs. It's like an Arte.
An Arctic?
An Arte pizza.
Antarctic pizza?
No, what's that bread?
This is what they entree pizza? Oh, but that one was too sweet.
No, we're just making it lighter and sound beautiful with entree, but they call it entree.
So this is lasagna pizza. So I guess they put this is the big thing is they just put a bunch of cheese on top and make it like that. And thankfully they did not put pasta noodles on top because that's what I was scared about. So do I have to try this?
Yeah, you should.
I'm gonna try the one that didn't slide off with the cheese. Oh my god. I'll try one. Let's see if it's as bad. I'll see if it's as bad as like oh my god. Yeah, oh goodness, look at that. Look at that. The littlest pressure. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall off. Look at that. That's not a good sign. Alright, so I'll try this because I want to see if this is the crappiest pizza you've tried. Look at this. Look at this. It's like this is not a good sign. It's crumbling right at like the 3/4 mark to where the crust is. Yeah, the cheese is sliding off still. It's not hanging by a thread at all. It's just like falling. Alright, this might be the most interesting part of the review. It's actually not the lobster, the bulalo, or the sisig. It's this. Remember what we used to say about JP? You remember that pizza we had, the entree pizza? Or wait a minute, it was the nachos. The nachos that was junior high school? This is like 2nd grade pizza.
Oh no, I hated those.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tomato sauce didn't taste like tomato sauce. It tasted like, right? Is that what you're saying?
It does taste a bit of like tomato sauce, but it's lacking the acidity. Oh my god, it just looked terrible. But the crust kind of reminds you of bread, which is kind of good. But it is 2nd grade elementary school pizza. You have to try it. You have to try it now. It's the crappiest pizza in the Philippines you've ever had. In Pagudpud, by the sea. The good thing is it's not super sweet, but it does have a little sweetness
To it?
because of the cheese. The cheese is not like salty. Oh yeah! Oh my god, that's another one?
I don't think that's gonna slip off.
What's this, bacon mushroom or lasagna?
That is the carbonara. This is the lasagna.
Oh, this is carbonara. I think they're gonna taste the same. It's gonna be second grade elementary school pizza. It's like second grade elementary school pizza with focaccia type bready sweetness. Focaccia bread and second grade elementary school pizza. It's like the crappy pandesal they put on burgers. Like that kind of crappy bread. It's like that. You know what? I tend to think that it needs cheese on top of the lobster. It's the cheese that needs to be on top of the lobster. So I came up with a good thought. Maybe if you put a ton of that cheese that's like falling off and gloopy and put it on this lobster, you might have something that's actually might be tasty, despite the fact that it's got the ingredients are kind of lousy. Oh my god, look at that. Thank you. I'm gonna do it. Cheese lobster.
You want this one?
Okay, maybe I'll try it. The bacon mushroom, or what's this called? Okay, cheese lobster. I made my own. It's still a bit dry.
It is.
Yeah. And of course, it's like the crust has formed on that cheese a little bit. You know how when it caramelizes a little bit, it doesn't become incorporated with that lobster. Really, it's just like what they teach you in biology class of like soluble and solvent and such, or what's permeable and impermeable. Well, the cheese is impermeable to the lobster. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try more lousy pizza. So I think this is the bacon mushroom. Oh my gosh. Look at the oiliness from the tomato sauce there. It's can I fold it? You can't fold it. See, if you try to fold it like a New York style pizza, you will fail. This will like crumble through. My let's see, is it gonna slide off now? No. Okay.
Mine did.
Yours did?
Yeah, look.
Maybe you gotta hold it like this. So like, okay. Alright. Rule number 1, you cannot fold your pizza with this type like a New York style pizza. You know how you fold it and you fold it from the sides, from the creases, and then you freaking fold it together and eat it like a proper New Yorker. Well, you can't do that here. Because if you do, it's a little hard. It's not very pliable to do that. Ugh. Yeah, I can kind of feel like the grooves from the I can feel the grooves from the pizza pan indented into this crust.
It's like pre-made.
Yeah, it's pre-made. It's pre-made crust for sure. That's the reason why it has that texture. That's the reason why it tastes like second grade elementary. I haven't tasted this one yet. I'm saying it already. Ew.
Wow, thank you. I'm good at eating vegetables.
This tastes like sugary tomato beef. The little morsels of meat.
Sweet, right?
Yeah, it's sweet. It's banana ketchup and it's like, it's Pinoy spaghetti pizza. No. So this is a little unexpected. I mean,
Unexpected good or unexpected bad?
an unexpected thing to like think of this view. And you get lousy pizza like this. It's a runny juxtaposition. This is how you know you're not in Italy. Yeah. Really weird. So now it makes you feel like we're living in a strange world. Yeah. You get this view. You can get this pizza here. And then dry lobster. I'm...
Wake up in the lunchroom of your elementary school and you're like, oh,
Yeah, this is it. Yeah. You know, if this is the time in which you daydream, and like I wish I was somewhere else, like a tropical place, and then you wind up in your dream thinking of this pizza, and then it brings you back to school, and then the teacher says, Bueller, wake up. Yeah, exactly. Except you're not there doing Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That is what this pizza is, and that is what that view is. Yes. But I think it's the lobster that prompted us to try the crappy pizza. Because it's unfortunately dry. I've said that too many times.
no, you didn't.
Yeah, not enough, huh? And there's no garlic butter on here, so there's nothing like to make it like memorable or interesting taste. But what made it memorable is the crappy pizza. Okay, maybe the blueberry cheesecake looks good, everyone. It does look good. Okay, Ben said that perhaps it will fall off once I take a crust like this. Okay, so you mean
Till you taste the cake.
like that?
Oh, it held up.
It held up. This is made of sturdier stuff, everybody. This is what you should build your house around for typhoon season. It's not bad. Yeah, it tastes a little cream cheese-like, a little bit.
But I can't because I'm drinking.
Mmm.
Man, I lick up your plate, man. You just turn around, I will lick it all
That does
up.
not sound right.
You're gonna lick up my plate?
Yeah, the whole plate.
Okay. Right in front of Ariane is okay? It'd be so crude.
Are you sure?
What are you doing, old man, taking my damn mango shake?
You're not drinking, around? No, later.
I think it's mango.
It doesn't taste like mango? Ah!
Never hang out.
So that blueberry topping is a little bit warm, so then it made the cheesecake custard a little bit. I feel like it should be firmer. But you know what? This is the tastiest thing. Here. Unless we try this mango shake. Now I think though, it does have a little taste, more prevailing taste of vanilla ice cream with the mango. But you know what? It's not bad. I can never concentrate with you people. Okay. So, like I was saying, firmness, not quite there for me. And I wanted a little more chill. I wanted a little more set, that custard. And I realize I'm being nitpicky, but dagnammit, that's what I do for a living. Cry out loud. Okay, so it's not bad though. It's the tastiest thing here. Mango shake, a little too creamy for my liking with the ice cream. So, there you go. I'm gonna shut this off and we're gonna go to the Bridge of Wonder. The bridge, yeah, that one.
$30 to get prepared.
We're going to walk the plank, Mr. Pirate. We're going to walk the plank, Mr. Ben.
Oh yeah, the sharks are like, ooh, legend Ben. They're all proud.
Yeah, he's Lechon Ben with very crackling skin. Crackling skin under like 1 minute under the sun is good enough to roast Ben's skin. To get that all around crispness with that unctuous neck fat.
Oh, lick it!
Yeah, Ben, you promised that you could lick my plate. I'm offering you my plate. Go lick it.
Are you sick?
Well, no. I mean, I'm not sick. It's just that, you know, you promised that you could.
Man, you're making...
That you would want to do it on camera. You said you could lick it on wait. You said you can lick it on camera.
I didn't see it on camera.
You sure did. That you would lick it on camera.
And everybody heard.
And everybody can see it.
And you have to do it very,
A few million,
Okay.
a few million people.
Okay,
and
here
very
we go.
sensually.
But I ain't... What? I said what? I just said I was gonna lick it. I didn't say...
Okay, well, yeah, just do that. Who cares?
But what about that one? I don't want it.
Just lick it too.
Yeah, lick it too. It's on the plate. Anything that's on the plate.
What are you praying for?
Why are you doing voodoo? Because right now this is gonna be an unholy act about licking that plate.
Oh, it's not... Okay, never mind. It's disrespectful. I mean, it's rude.
Oh, come on, Ben.
Where's him?
He said he'd lick the plate.
Ew, Ben.
Ew. I feel really disgusted right now.
Violated.
I was supposed to feel aroused, but I don't feel anything. I feel revolted.
That's my weakness.
I feel like I've been violated without being touched.
Yeah, lick all the blueberry. No more.
Okay, what are you gonna do with the rest of that?
What are you gonna do with the custard? That's the most important part.
I'm drinking. I can't.
But you said you could lick that plate anyway.
You did.
Oh my god. Well, don't say that this blog doesn't deliver anything, man. Doesn't deliver action.
Food porn.
Yeah, this is food porn.
Hey, plate, was it as good for you as it was for Ben?
Oh, no need to wash the plate. It's clean.
Yeah, you can tell them that. You can tell them that while we dine and dash. They don't know what that is here over here. That's right.
Okay, next plate. Next plate. I'm just kidding.
Here's the Bulalo.
Hey, Bilal, it's all yours.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
I don't know. That stuff looks like Play-Doh.
No more, Ben. I'm paying.
Okay. Well, this was the most amusing part of the meal. That and water on ice and
And the soju.
yeah. And the pizza that we mocked mercilessly. Okay. Let's be nice to ourselves and take ourselves to the bridge, right? Yes, we should. Alright, people, there are no words for me to follow up with after Ben licked the cheesecake off my plate clean. So, I'll sum up my Rosario's restaurant review like this. The food was okay at best. But perhaps it's one of those unlucky days when the kitchen wasn't on top form. You know, lobster that was dry and pancit bihon that coagulated, but hey, I had fun picking apart another bad pizza in the provinces. Truth be told, I'd come back if the seafood cookery was more on point, as really that's why you're in Pagudpud for, and the view from Rosario's is truly a delight to behold. Now then, let's look forward to the next video, which took place a few yards away from the Rosario restaurant view deck, at the property's Instagrammable hotspot, the Bridge of Wonder. What wonders did we discover on, along, and around this bridge, or was it just an altered state of mind you had to induce yourself? You do have to pay a small fare here, which made me think immediately of having to pay the troll toll to get into that, not that reference. I mean, if we got to see the bridge keeper or the old man from scene 24 in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and if we had to answer those questions 3, ere the other side we see, well, that's not a good time for Warren to not know the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow. Alright, Knights of the Round Table, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if not, I'll fart in your general direction. Better yet, please subscribe, as we still have more of our Pagudpud road trip adventures to share, and many more of our Epicurean ones too. Until then, keep cool but care, and remember, the Empire never ended.